What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make banana pudding the right way, okay? The only way that you should ever be making banana pudding. This is the way. So after you watch this video, you should never make it any other way, okay? So first, let's start off with the ingredients that we'll need today. Obviously, we'll need some bananas. I like to use like 8 to 10 bananas. I use a lot, I use a good amount. I think you should follow suit. Trust me, trust the process. You're gonna need eggs. I actually don't drink like cow milk, but in this case, I'm drinking cow milk. You're gonna need evaporated milk. And in the case that people would use cow milk, I like to substitute it with oat milk. So I think you should also follow suit. You're gonna need vanilla extract, and you're gonna need vanilla wafers, of course. And you're also gonna need flour and sugar, you know what I mean. I think that's it. I can't think of anything else right now. If I think of something along the way, obviously you'll know because I'll film it, but we're baking it today, so you're gonna need something to, you need an oven, okay? I kind of just do this as I go, because I just do it off the top of my head, so yeah. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the eggs. I wish I can show you guys like a closer look. Like I really actually wanna show you exactly what I'm doing, but the way my tripod is set up and the way things are set up for me, it's not looking like we're gonna be able to do that. So we're gonna start off, okay, so we're gonna use I'm gonna use like 6 eggs. We're gonna really go crazy with these eggs. Please don't judge how I crack eggs. Let me get a fork. That's how I crack eggs. You know, I do what I gotta do, okay? Tap it until it starts cracking, okay? But what we're gonna do in this case is we are going to get the egg whites in one bowl. Can y'all see what I'm doing? So we're gonna get the egg whites in one bowl, get all that egg white, get as much as we can. Yeah. Yes, perfect. Get as much egg white as we can, and then we're going to put the yolk, is that what it's called? The yolk, the rest in a different bowl. That's all we're gonna do. And I am not getting any shells, even if it looks like I am. I'm not getting any of the shell in these bowls. I may not have to use 6 eggs, but I felt like last time I made it, I didn't use enough. And I used 4 eggs last time. Maybe we can go for 5. I don't wanna overdo it. I don't wanna have more than I need because that's just wasting things, you know? But yeah. Ooh, these are perfect egg cracking right here. So now this is the bowl with the yolk, as you can see. So we're gonna put the bowl with the egg whites over here. We're gonna just put it to the side for now. Here is the egg yolk. So what we're going to do is we're gonna add our flour. Okay, so that's that first tablespoon of flour. You're gonna do one more tablespoon of flour. And then you're gonna go ahead and stir that up. It's not gonna be a perfect mix yet because this is not even really, you know, we're gonna put this on the stove. So we're not gonna really worry about mixing it perfectly right now. Gonna mix it until we get something smooth, like, you all see that? It's just smooth, you know? All right, so here's our pan. You just need like a regular, like medium-sized pan. We're gonna take what we have. This is what it looks like, by the way. It's pretty thick. This is what it should look like, the flour and the eggs. So we're gonna take this and put it in the pan. Now before, a lot of people like to turn the pan on and have it cooking while adding the rest of the stuff, but I like to do everything before. So it's just all there. So we have our cup of sugar. I like to use actually 1.5 cups of sugar only because of how many eggs I used. Usually I would just use 1 cup of sugar, but I used more eggs than normal. So we're gonna put our cup of sugar in there, and we're gonna do another 1/2 cup. So we have a 1/2 cup. I know this is a lot of sugar, but I mean, we're making banana pudding. It is what it is. What do you expect? You might be able to put like 1/3 cup. So this should be enough. Put that in there. And then we are going to put a teaspoon of vanilla. I can't even say this. We're gonna put a teaspoon of vanilla oh my God, I can't talk. We're gonna put a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It's like whatever, but here's our teaspoon. And put that in there. I'm going to put a full cup of our oat milk. Right here, yeah, this is brand new. So I'm gonna open that. Oh, see, I'm spilling stuff. We're gonna put a cup of that. And then we're going to put this whole can of evaporated milk. So I had to open the evaporated milk with a knife. Do not do this at home. I could not find my can opener. So this is definitely a very bootleg way. But the point is to get all of that in there. We're gonna stir this pretty often, and we do not want scrambled eggs, so that's why we're gonna stir it pretty often. We already have everything we need in there. So we just wanna make sure it stays smooth. And this part to me, this part is like, I like mine to be pretty thick. So it's really up to you how thick you want it, but you definitely don't want it to look like this. You know, you wanna let it cook, let it get kind of thick. The thickness does depend on you and what you prefer, but yeah, just stir it the whole time. Or pretty often, I would say. All right, so we're just gonna let that do its thing while we stir it every now and then. Well, not every now and then. We're actually gonna stir it pretty often to make sure that it's not turning into scrambled eggs. And this, I don't know, you know, it depends. You can, if you are advanced, you can slightly turn up the heat. That just makes it cook faster, so you really gotta watch it, you know? So that's why I recommend, if you're a beginner, to have the heat on very low. It'll take longer, but at least you won't end up with scrambled eggs. So as it starts to cook, it'll start bubbling up. It'll stop being so yellow and turn a little like, I don't know if the camera's showing it, but like it turns like beige. Like it's not that bright yellow color anymore that, you know, eggs usually are. It gets thicker. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it definitely is thicker. It's not so watery, but it's not considered done until it is the consistency that you'd like it to be.
Okay, so in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the banana slices. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I like my banana slices to be pretty thin, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so it's just about done. Like, it's just about the consistency that I want. Oh, I forgot some butter. I don't really know how much butter I like to put. I just guess. So, but I put a generous amount. So we're gonna put that butter in there. And then we are gonna turn it back on. So it's much, much, much thicker now. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but
Okay, so here we are gonna shift to the egg whites that we put aside. We're gonna blend it with a blender thingy. Please don't try to stir this yourself and blend it, because I tried that one time and my arm almost fell off. You have to blend it until it becomes literally like stiff. And it is very hard to do that by hand. And when it's ready, this is how it's gonna look. And then we're gonna put that to the side until we're ready to use it.
so if you are using an oven, then preheat it to 450. It depends on like how powerful your oven is. You can preheat your oven to 450, and I'll show you what to do when we're baking it. We're basically gonna wait until the topping becomes brown, but we'll get to that. I'm not preheating my oven because I'm actually gonna use my toaster oven, because this fits in my toaster oven. The first thing we're gonna do is put a layer of pudding. So I can put this down here actually. So we're gonna start off our pan with a layer of pudding. It seems like I never have enough pudding, and I even used more eggs this time, so I have no idea why it always seems like it's never enough. I don't know. I always end up having to make like a second batch of pudding, no matter like how I slice it and dice it, you know? This is our layer. What I like to do next is I like to do my vanilla wafers. Layer of wafers. So then you see we have our layer of wafers. Now we're gonna put our layer of bananas. And then this is what we end up with. And we're going to do this about 3 times. I like to have 3 layers. You can have as little or as many as you like. Personally, I think 3 is the magic number. So after this, we will put another layer of pudding, another layer of wafers, another layer of bananas, and then one more time. All right, so now let's go in with another layer of pudding. It has cooled down a little. It's taken forever to really fully cool down, but it's fine. This is the inside of the banana pudding, and nobody's gonna see that until they bite into it. And by the time they bite into it, who cares how it looks? So it doesn't have to be like a seamless, perfect layer. Like I said, it seems like I never have enough pudding. And so usually I would have to like make some more midway. But as long as you feel like you got like a good layer, then you're good. Yeah, so I don't have enough pudding because I don't have any more pudding after this layer. And remember, we have to do 3 layers. So yeah, I don't have enough pudding, literally with how many eggs I use, but I think because I like my pudding to be so thick, I don't know, maybe it's like I have to use so much just for one layer, but that's just how I like it. I like it thick, so gotta do what I gotta do.
Just want you to be yourself. That's enough. I just wanna be in your arms tonight. Kiss you and
All right, so we have our second layer, perfect. And guess what? We ran out of pudding. So now off camera, I'm gonna make another batch of pudding real quick and then we will finish. Okay, so I was able to add more pudding. I'm gonna put a few more bananas and then I'm just gonna put my topping. A few more cookies. Now we're going to put our topping over it. All right, so we made it to the end of the road. It was some rough patches, but either way, this is still a great tutorial, okay? I'm telling you the steps. It's just that, you know, we had some rough patches. So we're gonna do a taste test. I mean, it's amazing. Wait a minute. Interestingly enough, the fact that I kind of put a little less layers because I had no other choice. I didn't have any more like egg to make. It's actually really good. Like I put more cookies than normal. I was trying to like compensate for the lack of pudding. And it's really working out. It's working out. Oh, yes. I don't know if y'all hear my dog. He's right below me, trying to get my attention. But this is great. Tastes amazing despite the hurdles we went through. Still tastes good. So that is how you make banana pudding my way. I want to call it even the Southern way, you know? I'm from Miami. I've learned how to make banana pudding from family members. And I don't know if it's a Southern thing or a my family thing. I don't know because I've never had this recipe specifically. So I feel like it is like maybe something that like is just for my family. I don't know. Dougie, come here. Dougie and Dale, come here where I can see you. Both of you, come here. Dougie, come. Hello. Dale. And this is also something you can make for your family because as you can see, it's really big. And banana pudding is really filling, so everybody can enjoy it. It's special, okay? So enjoy it. You're welcome. I put you on. Yeah. I'll see you next time.
I just wanna be in your arms tonight, kiss you and hold you tight. I want you to make love to me, baby. Tell me it's gonna be alright. Every time we kiss, baby, I fall more in love than the last time.